Time. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Chandler, the Geek Slays. Welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast, episode 72, where today we have Ero on as a guest.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
First time guest on the podcast. First time I've had a guest on the podcast in like months.
Yeah, I'm honored to be here, my man.
I used to have a regular co host, but schedules didn't line up anymore, and I thought it would be cool to be able to finally have guests. Guests are fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Talking to somebody new every week is a little more fun.
Oh,
Well, let's start this off the easy way. Let's get a little interview style stuff going here. So I'm going to start it with what made you want to become a streamer or a content creator in general. Maybe you didn't always want to be a streamer.
right. Okay. Oh man. Well, before anything else, shouts out to you, bro, for having me on here. I appreciate you. Everyone go follow this man if you're not already. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, bro. I have always wanted to be an entertainer of some kind, some way, some shape, some form. Rather it's I used to want to be a wrestler way back when, wanted to be a stand-up comedian at one point. Just some kind of entertainment. And then YouTube got really, really big back in like '06, back when everything was, really popping off. And it was always just kind of like one of those little pipe dreams for me, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden Twitch came out of nowhere and it started getting really big. And then the pandemic happened and everyone hopped on. And that's, I've been streaming roughly since 2017, but I've only been taking it seriously this past year, and it's showed off. I really do think.
Yeah. So for me, I honestly, streaming and content creation wasn't truly my first joy. I wanted to play sports professionally, but was I good enough? Probably not. I'm always going to think that I was because I like to think I'm good at things. But,
Yeah.
I hurt my knee in high school and never could afford to get it fixed. And so right around freshman year, was like, okay, I can't play sports anymore. What do I want to do? And that's, right around the time for me when I was really into watching streams and YouTube videos and all these different things. So it was, okay, I'm going to give this a shot. So I've been streaming and making content for like 5 years, but just like you, it's been like a year where I've actually been serious about it. It was
For sure. Well, and I was gonna say you were on Mixer before Twitch, right?
So I started streaming on YouTube, realized that, okay, at the time, YouTube wasn't a great place for streaming. Like, it didn't have any of the stuff built in. So it's like, okay, I'll move to Twitch. Came to Twitch. I had terrible luck. I think part of it was just me not, networking, becoming friends with other streamers can really help you out. I didn't do that at all.
Right.
So I don't think I gave Twitch a fair shake to begin with anyways. But because of that, I decided to go to Mixer and then decided to change up all my habits on how I did things. And it worked pretty well for a couple of months until Mixer told me to go fuck myself. So.
Oh man, rip.
Did you ever use Mixer at all?
Not once. I don't even think I ever hopped onto the website or
fair.
app or whatever it was. You know what I mean?
Fair. Yo, what's good, Alex? How you doing today?
Yeah, EFAM coming out. There we
They
go,
are.
baby.
Coming to see you. See that big smile of yours.
Yeah, buddy.
But, yeah, Mixer was, honestly, Mixer did a lot of things really well. They just didn't have the audience that they needed.
Okay. Well, I mean, they got Ninja on there, didn't they?
So,
But like,
Ninja, so this is, I talked about this a lot when Mixer shut down. It was Ninja when he moved to Mixer, had 15 million followers on Twitch. He barely hit 2 million on Mixer. His streams averaged like 8,000 views compared to at the time he was averaging 100,000 viewers. Like, he dropped off heavy.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the biggest thing when Mixer shut down was everybody saying, just bring your community over to Twitch. It's like, Ninja couldn't get his community to follow him. Why would ours follow? I was almost a Mixer partner by the time it shut down. I had 1,500
That's
followers.
crazy.
I showed
That's
up to
crazy.
Twitch, and nothing's the same. But
Yeah.
there's a reason people were on Mixer, and it was their feelings about Twitch. Twitch as a company does a lot of weird stuff. Geek fam, E-fam. It's all love.
Well,
that's fair.
Man, it's I hate to get into the whole like conversation about Twitch because you never know who's listening.
Right.
But
right.
But the whole DMCA thing, man, it's ever since they announced it, man, it's weird. And I feel like all of their privacy policies and everything, it's a weird time to be a streamer right now. But I mean, if I can be frank, we still haven't gotten any real reason why some people haven't gotten banned off of this app.
Right.
Not that I'm, gonna say any names, but
oh, my mute button's not working. Brackle with the follow. I appreciate it. Sorry for interrupting you like that.
Oh, you're good. That's my wife, so.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's Twitch as my good buddy Chef John Reed says, Twitch can often be twitchy.
Yeah. Dude, I don't understand Twitch half the time. It like, their copyright system is so bugged. Like, it doesn't make sense. Get 3 copyright strikes ever, and your channel's gone. But they can go back and copyright VODs that I no longer have access to, so I can't delete them. Or if you delete a VOD, they can still copyright strike it.
Oh, okay.
That's totally not okay. If I can't delete it, why can you impact me with it?
Right. The whole copyright strike thing really caught me off guard when they sent Nick Merckx a copyright strike. And to be quite frank with you, I thought people like him and Tim and all them, I thought they were untouchable on this app, but then they both got copyright strikes. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they're not untouchable. But I don't know.
Right, yeah, play a song on accident, you get shut down, but certain people can be nude all the time. Or half nude.
Oh my god, don't even get me started.
It's so dumb. Go ahead.
We did the hot tub stream on my side, all right? And I'll just say, like, we got a pretty decent followage, so I mean, it pays off at some point, you know what I mean?
Dude, I would totally rock a hot tub stream if I had a hot tub. I'd do it.
We just went down to the La Casa down in New Mexico.
There you go.
On the beach with the Ero branded hot tub.
There you go.
I did say New Mexico. I sure did.
So I have one copyright strike on my channel because I reacted to an Apple event and Apple didn't like that.
Oh yeah.
It's dude, come on. But so why is Twitch's copyright system not more like YouTube's? Where YouTube, you can get copyright claimed, so, Five Finger Death Punch can go, hey, you played a song of ours. We're going to claim this VOD so that anytime it gets clicked on later, that ad revenue goes to them. That would be fine. That's how YouTube works. Yeah. Twitch, it's just like, nah, you accidentally fuck up and play music enough times, your channel's gone. The other issue is Soundtrack by Twitch, what is supposed to be all copyright-free music, isn't. And if you don't set it up 100% the right way, you can still get a copyright strike from using that, and it's annoying.
Yep. That's why I use Pretzel Rocks. And of course my boys over at Ready Waves.
Fair. Both of us in a hot tub. I don't know if you do want to see that.
I mean, shit, man. If people want to pay for it.
Fair. But, I totally just lost my thought there.
You're good.
Oh, Twitch I listened to Harris Heller.
Oh, yeah.
Just a single artist who's made a bunch of music just for Twitch streamers. That's all I'll put on now. Because it is the only thing I've seen that has 0 copyright strikes ever. So it's like, okay, cool. I can trust it. And if not, I can reach out to Harris Heller and be like, hey, what the fuck?
Right. You'll have to remind me later. I'll have to send you the link over to Ready Waves.
Okay.
My boys Blake and Joey, they were bandmates in Egypt Central, and then they made a band called Devour the Day. They have gone now to make their own record label and actually make DMCA free label quality music. It's no bullshit. I say it every fucking stream, but it's no bullshit. It's good stuff. They actually have a new album coming out Friday. Real good stuff, and it's everything from like lo-fi beats to synthwave to like they've even got a couple heavy metal songs on there that are pretty fucking good.
Nice.
So you'll have to remind me later. I'll shoot you a link. It's good stuff.
But I don't know. Part of it is just I miss being able to listen to music I truly enjoyed.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
It's tough to find, non-copyright pop punk music anymore. It's like I just want Linkin Park in the background while I'm sniping people on Fortnite. What the hell?
Bro, dude. Like I would kill to listen to like my Spotify playlist of like Disturbed and whatever when I'm just trying to grind out some Call of Duty on the Battle Pass. Like, yeah, that'd be glorious.
That's what I used to do. So that's why I'm worried that someday all those VODs that are gone where I can't mess with them will get copyrighted and my channel will get shut down, and that'll be a tough day.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
I've had that conversation a few times. It's like, well, what do you do if Twitch gets shut down? It's like, move everything over to YouTube at that point. Like, it wouldn't be too tough. You lose your following, though. That's the biggest issue. Because if your Twitch channel goes away, how do you tell them?
It's when you buy yourself a luchador mask and just put L Geek Slays.
There you go. There you go.
I am different person, and you just start talking like Tommy Wiseau. I am different person.
I am
you don't know me.
Ainsley. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm different person. Yes, different person. But yeah, so going off of everything we've just talked about and the people not getting banned or people getting banned and not knowing the reason why, a year ago, I'm not going to say his full name because Twitch doesn't like the guy, apparently, and I don't want to ruin my channel, but the Doc. Yeah. A year ago today, the Doc went bye-bye, and we don't know why still, and I'm shocked.
I referenced to that earlier. I don't know if you picked that up or not, but... Yeah, no, and we still have no reason as to why, but...
So we did a podcast right after he got banned, and all I was saying was, they're saying... He's saying he doesn't know the reason. It's like, it's annoying. We're going to have to wait a week, but we'll find out in like a week. And yeah, we didn't. Later. There are still times where I'm like, dude, what the fuck happened?
It's so I've watched a few different like conspiracy videos about it because like I've always been a fan of Doc. Right. I have. Even back when he was on Twitch and he was the king of PUBG. Yeah. Like I've always been a fan. And with his move over to YouTube, I mean, I still watch him at least once a week. Back when he first got onto YouTube, I watched him Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Dude. And then he'd be going on 5, 6, 7 hours sometimes.
His first 2 YouTube streams were insane. The first one was just a loading screen, and there were 500,000 concurrent viewers just like, yo, what is this?
Yeah.
And he never said anything. It was just 4 hours of like a loading screen. It was wild. Yeah.
Had people in the chat, spamming like roll and all that shit.
Everything. It was nuts.
But I don't think we'll ever find out why. I think that is going to be between him and some executive at Twitch, and we're never going to find out the reason until like 5 years from now.
So here's why I think we don't know. And it's because of the pandemic. Because the way these things would normally leak would be like a TwitchCon party where a Twitch executive has had too many to drink and some other streamer goes, yo, why did this happen? And the guy goes, well, I've had a few shots of tequila. I can tell you, just don't tell anybody. And the moment he tells someone, the entire internet knows.
Right.
And nobody knows the source, but everybody knows it was said and what happened. But I think because there have been no events and no parties like that, nobody has had a chance to figure it out.
No, for sure, for sure.
I think if TwitchCon happens this year, I say during TwitchCon we would find out why Doc is gone. I really want TwitchCon to happen this year. I want to go so bad.
I mean, I would kill to go to a TwitchCon,
Right?
but I doubt it'll happen.
It's flying to
For
San
me,
Diego
anyway,
for
me.
5 days is tough.
Yeah,
I still plan to do it though. I want to. I've wanted to go to some sort of a conference for so long. And last year I finally had the money saved, you know. We were getting into February when I'd finally, you know, start looking into tickets and stuff, and then everything shut down.
And then
It's
the
like,
Fire
God
Nation
damn
attacked.
it. Pretty much, dude. So it's like if we can get something back, like so my debate was always between TwitchCon and PAX. PAX
I
West.
would kill to go to PAX, bro.
The tickets for PAX West just went on sale, and I didn't buy them because I'm waiting for TwitchCon. If TwitchCon doesn't happen, do you know how pissed I'm gonna be?
Yeah.
I could have bought PAX tickets, man.
Well, and I mean, like, you got to wonder how much longer are those things even going to really exist,
Right.
because E3 is all virtual now.
They already said E3 wouldn't be virtual next year.
Oh, really?
It was just because California didn't open up until like this week.
Ah, okay. Well, all right.
But
like, I wonder
still.
about Comic-Con too, though. But I think all the geeks and nerds and weebs are gonna definitely fight to keep that one alive. Not that I would not join that fight, because I would.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's ever going away. Honestly,
I hope not. I hope not.
I don't think the convention scene is ever going away. Will it change? Probably. But I don't think it's ever going away.
Right.
All right. So we started off with what got you started in streaming, and then we got off on a tangent. That's how this show goes.
Hey, you know, it works.
It's literally called the Scuffed Ass Podcast for a reason. It is a very scuffed show.
Yeah, buddy.
It's easier to be scuffed than not be. So, who were some of your biggest inspirations for wanting to start streaming? Who did you see that were like, ooh, I want to be like this guy?
Well, I mean, I can't talk about inspirations without talking about Doc.
Yep.
Doc was obviously there, but as far as like, I did start watching stuff on YouTube well before Twitch was ever even a thought. So I mean, like, you want to talk about like Smosh, early Smosh days. Oh boy, Rhett and Link, Good Mythical Morning.
Yep.
They were heavy, and I still watch them nowadays.
Yep. Me too.
My wife, who had never even heard of them before, because she was never really onto YouTube or anything, I got her really digging them.
Yeah.
I mean, Choco Taco, way back when.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, man. I can't think of a whole lot of other streamers, to be honest, because I'm much more into Twitch now than I was then.
Right.
If that makes sense.
On the first streams I watched were YouTube streamers. So
yeah,
I started streaming and got into streaming really around Black Ops 3, during Black Ops 3 Zombies era. So like a lot of the people I looked up to just for the streaming aspect of it was, you know, Noah J456, Mr. Raffle Waffles, JC Backfire, those type of guys, because I was just so into zombies. Like, honestly, I think if Black Ops 3 Zombies never happens, I'm not sitting here today. If that game wouldn't have been as good as it was, I wouldn't be sitting here trying to do this. I'd probably be in college working on my doctorate in theoretical physics. That was my plan.
Oh, okay.
And instead I sit here and make fart jokes at a camera all day. It's amazing. I made a great choice, guys.
The American dream.
The American dream. But then for like YouTubers, it was Rhett and Link was actually Rhett and Link, and then Joe Santagato are the two that got me into wanting to do the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
yeah.
I got friends. We can sit around and be funny. And then all my friends moved away after I started the show, and it's like, fuck, what do I do now?
Right.
But and then like Merc Music, he was a Call of Duty YouTuber back. He still makes videos, but he's changed a lot. It's weird to see how much people can change over time. But Merc Music,
definitely.
fuck, I used to follow Ali A, and now I can't stand to watch his videos. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Yeah, he got kind of cringy. Same with Ninja though. Like
Right.
Ninja, the minute Ninja turned family friendly, I'm like,
Oh,
man,
right. His After
Like-
Dark streams are still the best.
like that's gonna be something that I'm gonna have trouble with if I ever have to turn family friendly, because like,
My thing is, I don't think you ever have to. The thing is, you
Yeah.
have to realize you will never be Ninja's size if you aren't family friendly. You can
Which
still be
it's-
Doc's size.
right? Which being Ninja's size, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. That we'll never get to that
Right.
point.
I don't know if I want to be there. The
Dude,
eyes
I
are
see
on
some,
Ninja no matter what he does, and there's always people
Yeah.
who hate everything he does because he's popular, and that makes people angry.
Yeah, he's popular and he's got merchandise in Walmart.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
dude, the looks I get when I wear my Ninja sweatpants are hilarious. They're the most comfortable sweatpants I've ever owned.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yeah. I almost bought his headband hairpiece thing just to wear it on stream, just for
Dude,
shits and giggles.
I've thought about doing that.
But I haven't been able to find one in a while.
Right.
But dude, I was only gonna wear it when we played Fortnite though.
Right.
But no, I see some of Tim's streams too, man, and he's got like one of his last streams, he had like 300,000 people watching, and his chat just does not stop.
Right.
And it's like, dude, how do you have constant communication, and how do you address your community at that point? Like, you can't. Like, it's
No.
because like you get away from what I feel like is one of the best aspects of streaming, which is being able to conversate and get to know your community.
Right. I've always
Like-
wondered what's going to happen when I get to that point of my chat isn't moving, 5 messages a minute where I can, talk about every single thing that's said. What
Yeah.
hero with the crazy hair? I want to see it, honestly.
Hey, if I find one, I'll buy
I want a
it.
t-shirt with your face and the ninja hair on it. That's what I want.
I bet.
But like when you get to that point where your chat's moving that fast, and you don't even have to be Tim's size. Like even
Yeah.
Ninja's chat is that way, and even now he's only averaging 8,000 viewers.
Which is nuts to me.
Right? Okay.
Nuts.
What's funny to me is I still see people make fun of him. Well, he only averages 8,000 viewers. And my first thought is he's still the most followed fucker on Twitch. So
Yeah.
do you think he
hands down.
cares? Also, he's made
Out of-
so much money. Honestly, the only reason he still streams is because he wants to. He doesn't
Yeah.
ever have to stream again.
The dude has a skin in what is arguably one of the biggest money-made games in history.
Oh, it's the best-selling game of all time. Absolutely, it's made the most money out of any game. Maybe not out of an entire franchise, but a single
Yeah.
game, it's made the most money.
Yeah, which is hilarious because it's free.
Free. But that's why people will
F-R-E-E,
pay
that
for
spells free.
skins. That's why people will pay for skins. If I paid $60 for that game, I'm not buying skins,
Oh God, no. Better get a fucking pack with them.
right? Like I think that's a very different thing. It's why I've never bought a skin in COD. I paid $60 for the game. I'm not buying anything.
I cannot say the same for that.
See, now if we go back to Black Ops 3, I bought a shit ton of supply drops, but whatever. But there were
don't
guns
remember.
in there.
Yeah, I don't remember much from Blops 3. After Blops 2, which I will say, I wish I was streaming Those days,
Yep.
bro. Blops 2, man. Oh my god. We went hard
Yep.
in Blops 2. I was top 5,000 in the world.
Really? Damn.
It's like one of my last things I still hold on to from the glory days of gaming. But no, man, we went hard in Blops 2, and then after that I fell out of Call of Duty hard.
Really?
And then it's just recently that I've gotten back into it with the big, Warzone appeal, and then Warzone's broken as shit, so I don't want to play it anymore.
Yep.
And
One I
Cold
understand.
War's good, but Cold War's good, but
I don't enjoy it.
really, I get that.
Okay, it's not the game. The game doesn't bother me. It's the way people play Call of Duty now. I can't deal with it.
Yeah,
The sitting
get
in a
that.
corner being, there was always some of that, but now it's every game, the majority of the other team sitting in a corner by a doorway, just like, haha. It's like, how is that fun? How are you
it's fun
enjoying
for
your
them because
time?
they get to rack up the leaderboard.
But how are they enjoying that? Like, sure, it's cool to see your name on top of the leaderboard, but to me, it goes back to like when I was playing Black Ops 3 and, dropping 50 or 60 kill games in a team deathmatch to 100. It's like, I'd be running around. So it makes me feel so much better about that top of the leaderboard. If you get the top
Definitely.
of the leaderboard sitting in one spot compared to running around and actually making plays and being good at the game, one just feels better.
Definitely.
Yo, what's good, Joker? How you doing today, bro?
What up, Jedi?
Whoa. Wow, I can't speak. See, the thing is, camping's still frowned upon. It's just everybody does it anyways.
Oh, but yeah, but they do it in every game. Doesn't matter if it's Fortnite, Warzone, Apex,
I know.
Rogue Company. It doesn't matter. People will find a spot to sit in and
Yup.
be little cowards.
Absolutely.
I see people do it in Knockout City, and I'm like, dude, it's literally a dodgeball game. Like, get up and play. Shit, man. Quit being a pussy.
Dude, it's frustrating, especially like Black Ops 3. It was super frustrating because you have advanced movement. You can move in every direction. Why the fuck are you sitting still? That's dumb. It
Right.
pisses me off in Fortnite. Like, you can build. You always have cover if you need it.
Yeah.
Why are you hiding?
God.
It's dumb. I just don't see how it's fun. Why would I want to sit in this corner for 20 minutes when instead I can run at people screaming Leroy Jenkins? And cool, did I die? Who gives a shit? I had more fun. Or I'm pissed.
Right.
Either way.
A little bit of both.
I did some bullshit. Black Ops 3. You hated that game. It's the best Call of Duty ever. Ah,
Dude,
people are insane.
Blops 2, bro. Blops 2. You and I are gonna argue about that.
Okay, we can. The only thing Black Ops 2 did better was the campaign, which I can arguably say is the least important part of a Call of Duty.
All right, yeah, I'll give you that.
Yo, what's good, Anthony? I only hide in Fortnite when I have no guns. That's kind of fair.
But like, also with Cold War, though, I feel like one of the main reasons I've gotten into Cold War as much as I have is because they're bringing back the old maps from Blops 2,
Oh, yeah.
and it gives me that
Nostalgia kick.
old nostalgia hit. I'm like,
Yep.
oh, raid, oh, hijacked, oh, I got like a 20 kill game on this once,
Right?
and
So-
then I get mollywopped by a 5-year-old whose name is like Pegs Your Mom or something like that.
Right. So I think there's this big thing of we can never agree on which Call of Duty was best because you had your best experience on Black Ops 2. My best
Douche.
experience was on Black Ops 3. I can't replicate that for you.
Touche.
And you can't replicate what you felt on Black Ops 2 for me. So we will never find that. That's why arguing the greatest video game of all time doesn't make sense because nobody has
Oh my god.
the same emotions around it. Nobody has the same time put in or the feelings or whatever. Hijack don't play the same anymore. No old map plays the same.
100% right.
But and for me, the reason Black Ops 3 truly wins is the zombies. It's just so good. And zombies is honestly, if they made a solo Call of Duty game that was just zombies, it'd be my favorite game of all time, probably.
How haven't they done that yet? Like honestly, like they have to know that would sell, right?
So the zombies, the highest selling DLC of all time for a Call of Duty was Zombies Chronicles and all Zombies DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Before Fortnite took over and was pulling hundreds of thousands of viewers on Twitch, Black Ops 3 Zombies was doing that on YouTube. Like, Black Ops 3 Zombies might have been the biggest game in the world for a relatively short period of time. I'd say like 6 months between Gorod Krovi and the time Zombies Chronicles came out. The community was just so excited over everything. It was
I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank here.
yeah.
Two had the metro, right?
Yeah, the
zombies.
transit, so the bus station where you'd go around everywhere.
So what was 3? I'm drawing a blank.
So Black Ops 3, the first map on disc was Shadows of Evil. So it was like the
one where you had to feed the dragon head, or was that 4?
No, that was still Black Ops 3, but that was the first
Okay.
DLC. The first DLC map was the
okay.
castle where you'd feed the dragon head.
Right.
The first map on
Okay.
disc had a bunch of celebrities, like Ron Perlman was one of the characters. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, there you go. I love
Fucking
that
Ron
map.
Perlman.
It was dumb though, because to do the Easter egg, you needed 4 people. You think I had
Yeah.
4 friends back then? Come on. Jesus, that was rude.
I'm not gonna lie, the zombies nowadays doesn't feel the same either. Like
Because-
it's just so open world, and I just like
Outbreak is, I don't like it. I see the appeal of it, but I don't enjoy it.
I would
But
agree.
So Black Ops 4 is where zombies really took a downhill turn, because Activision stopped giving them the money to work on zombies. The very final map in that story, you know, the Richtoff and Dempsey, the Ether story, didn't have actual cutscenes. They were like a PowerPoint presentation because the budget had been cut for zombies so much.
Right.
So the
right.
final cutscene for zombies is the worst cutscene zombies has ever had. And it's sad.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the only reason I bought Cold War also, was for zombies. And it wasn't good. Now I'm pissed I paid $60 for the game.
Dude, I said the same shit for Cold War, just like I said for Modern Warfare. Oh, COD's not the same. I'm not gonna buy it. 2 months later, I end up having a copy sitting right in front of me as I'm installing it on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's almost as inevitable as Thanos, bro. Like, you're gonna end up playing Call of Duty one way, and like, I hate it, but at the same point, it is enjoyable to a point.
See, I will still play it, but
Yeah.
like Cold War, I honestly would not have bought if it wasn't for it having zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Just because that's all I cared about, and I was hoping they'd do better. They did not.
The funny thing is, I bought Cold War for the campaign. I haven't touched it.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't played it. And like, I totally mean to, but I don't. I
Right.
don't think about it. I think about multiplayer.
Yep.
And then like, for like 4 or 5 streams, Alex will tell you, we were unlocking all the extra guns and
Yep.
like the melee weapons
Yep.
and whatever. It took us like 4 streams, and those were some of the funnest streams I've had in a while.
Yep.
Just going around doing gimmicky bullshit on Call of Duty.
Yep. And
But-
okay, that's why none of these games feel the same. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's a reason I buy a lot of games and then get pissed that I own them. It's because yeah, buy this game, we'll play it together, and then we never play it. We play it 1 or 2 times, and then we never touch it again. It's like, why did I
Yep.
spend money on this?
I've got one of those right here.
Ooh, what is
Every
it?
time I buy this, man, I'm like, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna beat it, and I never fucking do.
Oh, dude, I'm thinking about buying that because it's on sale right now. But that's my issue, is with a lot of story games, if the story gets boring and the gameplay is repetitive, I stop playing it. Assassin's Creed gets that way, because in the middle of the game, the story will lull a bit, and the gameplay is just so repetitive that it's like, I can't do this for another 6 hours.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to pick up Black Flag again, but like I've never been one to really get into Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Never really been a big Assassin's Creed guy. But
Cold War's campaign is amazing. So was Infinite Warfare's, but you have to actually want to pick up the game to play it.
did I play Infinite Warfare? I don't even remember.
Probably not, because everyone hated the futuristic Call of Duty so much by the time it came out that it's like the worst selling Call of Duty of all time.
I did not. I can tell you right now, the one I absolutely know I didn't play was Ghosts.
Fair.
But I think everybody hated that one.
Yeah.
But I remember I played Advanced Warfare, and that one I didn't think was too bad. But like it's the whole like jump packs and shit.
Yeah.
Like you jump, run on a wall, jump again, run on another wall. It's like, dude, I'm not playing God of War here. I don't want to evade. I don't want to have to evade on levels to get to my next objective where I'm inevitably gonna get killed by a 12-year-old. I want to get killed by the 12-year-old in my typical 3-lane multiplayer map. You know what I mean?
See, and I think that's why I loved Black Ops 3 is because I put in the time to get super good with the jetpack. So I was
right.
So to me, it was just like Fortnite, where the building gives you that extra layer of skill that you have to be really good. Because I think there will always be people who can have better aim than me, but if I can master the other parts of the game, I'm still probably going to beat them because they can't do those things as well.
There you go.
That was my favorite thing about Black Ops 3 is almost all of my kills were me 20 stories above you flying through the air. Because for some reason it's ingrained in everybody's head when they play Call of Duty, I don't need to look up. Nobody ever looks up.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
So if you're up there, you're in a great spot.
The only time I ever look up in Cold War is if I'm getting gunned down by a chopper or I know there's a spy plane that I need to take down really quick.
Right. Fuck, my allergies are killing me right now. I don't know what the hell.
Be glad you don't live here, bro.
Dude.
We went outside for 5 minutes and I sneezed. I was like, oh my God.
Right? I'm not even outside. But Infinite Warfare, the campaign was amazing, but it was a trash game everywhere else. So nobody's going to pick up a Call of Duty just for the campaign. They're going to want to play everything else if they're going to get it.
Yeah.
And Infinite Warfare was so bad everywhere else that you didn't want to buy it. The campaign, though, I'd honestly say is a top 3 Call of Duty campaign. It was that good.
I do not remember the campaign. I do not.
You might not have played it. A lot of people didn't play it.
I feel like I did, but because I can remember the cover in my head, but I don't remember if I played that campaign. I feel like I did, though.
Huh. Maybe you didn't finish the campaign.
That is definitely a possibility, because I am notorious for not finishing games. That's why it's taken me this long to beat Red Dead Redemption 2.
Fair. Fair.
We're working on it, though, damn it.
What was my take on Black Ops 4? It was terrible. That's why I think Battlefield's going to be terrible.
I think they had something with Blackout, but
okay.
Blackout about destroyed one of my PlayStations.
Really?
Yeah, that game, and my a dude I used to play with, his name was Sloan. He and I were the only two that I swear I've ever heard this come out of somebody. I told him the story as well, and he's like, "Oh my God, like that happened to your PlayStation too?" But I put in the game, I went to load up Blackout, and I played it for like 20 minutes, and the PlayStation just like turned off. There was no error screen, there was no like game kind of froze, and then, hey, we noticed you have this issue. It turned off. And then it took me like a half an hour to get the PlayStation to get back turned on. I thought it was gone. I thought my hard drive was fried.
Oof.
And then the second I turned it back on, I uninstalled Call of Duty. Worked just fine.
Really?
It's like, dude, that's such horseshit.
See, I never had a problem with Blackout. Blackout, honestly, might be my favorite battle royale. It was so I good. Loved it.
A few times I got to play it, yeah, it was super good. It was super, like, really well made and everything. I loved all the concepts about it.
And they even went with the Fortnite-esque route of we're going to change up the map a little bit all the time. We're going to keep the game fresh, Whereas
Yeah.
Warzone's just like, here's Warzone. See you in a year. Fuck you.
Oh my
It's like,
god. Yeah.
come on.
Here's Warzone. I hope you enjoy our, no anti-cheat and our horrible sound design and
Like,
the lighting that makes some of our skins look invisible and
right.
our very glitchable map. And I could go on for hours.
Okay. But Zombies in Spaceland was good. That was the only good zombies map on Infinite Warfare. Because again, that's why I picked up Infinite Warfare. Was, oh, it's gonna have zombies. Sweet, I can keep my YouTube channel going. Because that's what it started as, was me making zombies tutorials and doing zombie streams and that kind of thing. So it was like, cool, I can keep my channel going. It doesn't have to die for a year while I wait for Treyarch.
Right.
But it kind of died anyways, because other than Zombies in Spaceland, Infinite Warfare's Zombies was booty.
See, now I can tell you I didn't play the zombies for that one. I do not remember zombies for that whatsoever.
But going back to your console having issues thing, I have the worst luck with consoles. I owned 6 Xbox Ones because they'd have an issue of some form or another. The nice thing was I'd always buy them through GameStop and get their stupid warranty, which, like, but paying the $60 every time, it's like, for me, matters. I have to.
Yeah.
Because it's like, in 3 months when it dies, I can just go pay $60 and have another one with the warranty still on it.
Right.
But
I quit shopping at GameStop a long time ago, and a part of it has to do. Part of it does have to do with that when my wife does run a video game store.
Well,
here where I live, so that has part to do with it. But even before I even met her, like I got really tired of shopping at GameStop a long time ago. I got tired of the. Well, if you didn't pre-order this game, we didn't buy extra copies. Oh, what? You're not a member? Oh, well, that sucks. Here, you're gonna have to be. Fuck off. I don't want to pay for your stupid platinum membership to get points so that way I can earn free shit. Just sell me my stupid boom boom Call of Duty video game so I can go home and be sad. Like shit, man.
Well, see, I live in a very small place. So the closest GameStop is an hour drive to get there.
Wow.
So it's really hard to find any other game store around here. And it's like, I also don't want to wait 2 weeks to order something and have it finally show up. So I'll just drive to GameStop. EB Games.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I remember EB Games.
Like, I've heard of it, but I live in too small of a place. We didn't have one around here.
We had, I don't remember where. There was an EB Games around here somewhere. Or maybe it wasn't EB. It might have been
EB.
I don't know. It was one of those chains. And yeah, that was where I got my first PlayStation, I think. Was one of those stores. Either that or a Game Boy. Is one of the two.
But
way back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I order everything online because everything's finally getting to the point where it doesn't take 10 years for it to finally show up at my house. But
yeah,
maybe after the stream, I'll just go outside and take a picture and show you what my front yard looks like. Show you how far away the nearest little town is, that all it has is a bar. No grocery store, no gas station, but I can go get fucking hammered.
Well, let me think here. Before the GameStop in the mall that was like 5 minutes away from my house closed down, I had a total of 3 GameStops in my city alone, along with my wife's store, and then along with other variants of like video game collectible stores. And then the one in the mall shut down, so that's gone. There's the one over in the east side, and then there's one over near the Heights. So,
jeez.
Yeah, it's so stupid because they each have, like, it almost feels like they each have their own separate, like, truck delivery, because, like, one will have, like, really cool pops, and this one will have like, oh wow, this one's got really cool, like, I don't know, hats and shirts and shit. But like they don't carry games anymore,
Right.
except for like all the new shit. It's like, dude, like, come on.
Right.
That's why I like my wife's store. But you know,
But see, for games specifically, I'm just gonna buy them digital anyways.
yeah, it's getting to that point. I mean, that's why they made a digital only PS5 and a digital only Xbox.
Right.
Because we're getting to that point.
Right. I mean, most PCs at this point are digital only anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like nobody buys a PC that can read CDs anymore.
I'm pretty sure mine has a CD tray on it, only
Nice.
because my mother-in-law made it for me.
Was it a pre-built or did you build it yourself?
She built it, I believe.
Really?
She built it all herself. Yes.
Nice.
I think it was a build that she had already started, and then she bought all the parts knowing that I wanted a PC, and then they gifted it to me for my birthday, which was
Nice.
super, super nice.
Right.
Which we were actually just at Sam's Club, like I was saying earlier, and they had an Omen. Dude, this thing was like
Don't waste your money on an Omen.
this thing was
Please
like this
don't.
fucking big. No?
Don't.
Bad?
Bad.
Roger.
I'm sorry. If you're really looking into getting a new PC or upgrading yours or building your, but if you get to that point, let me know. I will help you pick out the parts, and if you need me to, I'll fly my ass there and I'll come build it for you. I need YouTube content anyways.
I'm sure you and my wife would have a great conversation about that, because she finangles with PC stuff too. As far as I'm concerned, like, if it doesn't have to do with like Twitch or Microsoft Office or XYZ, I'm kind of techno-tarded for sure. So
Right. Yeah. Digital for games is just a lot better. My internet's still slow, so it's like, oh, if you and I want to play a game tomorrow, as soon as I end the stream, I need to start the download, and maybe by the time you're ready to stream, it'll be done. That's just because where I live. Shit, I had to ask you for the parts I needed. I know, most people do, and that's fine. I like being the guy who you can reach out to, like, oh, I need help with this thing. It's like, oh, cool, I got you. I like feeling good about myself.
Right.
And knowing things makes me feel good about myself sometimes.
Well, everybody needs a good tech guy.
Right? Fuck. I think for the small streamer community on Twitch, I've become the tech guy. If people have issues with Streamlabs, it's, hey, Geek, I need help. It's like, God damn it, what the fuck do you want?
Well, you kind of bring that upon yourself, too, with the name Geek Slays, you know what I mean?
And the literally offering every time someone says they have an issue. Yo, hit me up later. I'll help you fix it. Whatever.
Right.
But then they send me something that I've never heard about, and it's like, oh, fuck. Yeah, give me like an hour and I'll come help you. And I spend that whole hour researching it. Like, what the fuck do I do?
Google help.
Any of you heard of Scarlet Nexus? No.
Nope.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Scarlet Nexus. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Yo, Aqua with the 3 bits. I appreciate it. How you doing today, my guy?
Bad guys.
Yeah.
Bad guys kill. I have the stupidest fucking alerts, I swear to God. Because it's just like Star Wars or Marvel movie quotes that go off. It's hilarious.
I've thought about doing stuff like that. Me and my community were talking about making alerts that were Marvel based, because, you know, if you couldn't tell, I'm a little bit of a Marvel fan. But I don't know. It gets to the point where I wonder if I even want to mess with that kind of stuff, or if I just want like some generic beep or boop that isn't the Twitch boop. You know what I mean?
Right. Equa with another 3 bits. I appreciate it. You could always go for like different Marvel or Star Wars beeps and boops. So you can have it be like a TIE fighter shot or the TIE fighter whoosh sound thing.
My alerts, like when they show up,
Yeah.
are the PNGs are from Marvel vs. Capcom. So
Nice.
like when you follow
Okay.
me, it's Iron Man doing the repulsor blast, or and
Okay.
then when you I know when you raid me, it's Cyclops.
Yeah.
And like it just shit like that. So I've thought about maybe like making the sound to match the
Okay.
people,
Yeah.
but like they're like 2-second sounds. If I'm in the middle of an intense
Right.
death match on Call of Duty, I'm gonna miss those sounds 100%.
Oh, so Scarlet Nexus was a game that just came out made by Bandai Namco. Still never heard of it.
Was that game you were talking about the other day, Alex? Because I still haven't looked that up.
Yeah,
I
no.
totally meant to. My bad, bro. He was talking about some anime game the other day, or I guess that was last night. The other day, my God, my days.
Dude, I have no
blend.
idea. Yeah.
What year is it?
The only day that I know what day is when is Wednesday.
Because of Loki.
No, because of the podcast. Because I record it every Wednesday. It's the only thing in my head, like I have to know what's going on this day. Because I have to do this day. Because of Twitch's weird rule, how they own our content for 24 hours. For me to be able to release it Friday mornings, I have to record it on Wednesday.
Gotcha.
Because I'd try to do everything by Twitch's rules because I don't want to lose my channel. They say it has to be, you can't just re-upload it somewhere else unless it's highly edited. The podcast isn't edited at all. Unless we say something really stupid that we should probably cut out, then maybe. But most of the time I have other streamers on, so I don't really have to worry about that.
Right.
But
I'm gonna say you have people who are already used to the terms and conditions.
Right. And watching everything. I still fuck up sometimes. Like simp is a banned word. I still say it. I don't care.
Somebody said one of the three big ones the other day in my stream, and I accidentally said it, and I was like, "Oh, can't say that." And they were like, "What? You can't say that?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was a whole big thing."
Wait,
I don't
which
know,
one?
but yet,
I'm scared.
I think it was.
What does it start with?
I think it was V. I think it was Virgin.
Oh yeah, because simp, virgin, and
I don't remember the other one.
was it incel? I'm just really trying hard to get banned here.
Yeah, you're really trying, bro. Hey, I'm on his podcast, Twitch. He's not like it's all.
This isn't on Eroettv channel. Don't worry about it. If you want to send me to YouTube, I'll just be like Courage and talk and go make that platform better.
I mean, shit, man. Courage is doing good, dude.
So's Valkyrie. Doc is maybe not doing as good as he was on Twitch, but he's still doing good.
That shit, man. He's still got people popping into a stream within him being live of 5 minutes and popping, $200, $300, $400.
Heard you can't say
like,
poggers, but that's not
man.
very poggers.
Oh, dude, that's absolutely nonsense. I say poggers every
that one will never go
times.
away. It's too ingrained in Twitch culture.
Yeah, like I have to try not to say it in my real life. Like
I do.
Like when I make a good dinner for my wife, I'm like, yeah, this is a good dinner.
This is pretty poggers, right? No, they just removed the old PogChamp guy, the picture. Because
whatever, like
he's, I don't know, said some stupid shit.
Heard. Is it, I was gonna say,
I don't know
really
what stupid shit, but he said stupid shit.
I really liked the idea they did though, where they had a new PogChamp every week, but I wish they would have kept them all.
Right? They took all of them away, and now your only option is the stupid fucking raptor.
Yeah, which is why we made our own.
Right? I don't have my own PogChamp. I just got, these are my emotes. I'll throw them up in chat.
Bro, send me. I'll totally make you a PogChamp emote. Send me a picture of you.
Right.
Dude, I made that emote. I was laughing for probably 25 minutes after I made the emote. Couldn't believe it.
Those are all my emotes right now.
Okay, I dig it.
What's
what?
The T,
the Superman crest.
this. Okay, so I say the phrase "get
I've always
fucked,
wondered
cunt"
this.
a lot.
Okay.
So I started after I'd say "get fucked, cunt," I'd say "hit him with the hard T." That's where the hard T came from,
Oh.
and that's why it's a GFC, is because "get fucked, cunt." Or when there are people who don't like that word, so I'll just say GFC when they're around instead, because you know what I meant.
Hmm.
But somebody came into my chat and was being super disrespectful. And right before I banned them, I was like, you don't got to be a super cunt. And that's where the super T came from. Super cunt.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, hard. Okay, hard, and then
tea.
a cup of tea.
Yeah, I thought that one was pretty clever. I liked that one.
Hand clap, golf clap, golf clap.
And then the little mixer
So-
bot I had to bring back just because mixer's where I actually started to build a community, so it matters a little.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, these are all mine right here.
Hoo-hoo.
I like this thing.
We've got
Alex with the
Epog,
sub, I
and then
appreciate it.
hey, my man.
Ero
Then
drink.
we got the drink. That one was a pure suggestion from one of my good guys in the stream Beehive. He was like, you should make a drink emote every time that we do hydrate. Everyone can just spam drink.
There it is.
I'm like, bet. And then I had a kitty takeover emote because that's one of my channel redemptions. I have my little boys Kylo and Kenobi.
Yep.
And they were together in one emote, and I was, they're such a personality themselves that I had to give them their own.
Yo, what's good, Tay? And yes, Alex, you do get to use them now.
Yeah.
The first mixer bot one is my tier 2 emote. The other 3 are bits emotes. Cause I had people come in dropping a bunch of bits, and it's like I want them to be able to use that. And then
I don't have tier 2, tier 3 emotes yet.
I just have a tier 2 one. I originally used the GFC one as a tier 3, but then I finally unlocked a third actual tier 1 sub emote, and I was like, fuck it, this is just gonna be a tier 1 now.
There you go. Yeah, I gotta make one for tier 2, one for tier 3, and then I think I need to make one more biddy one. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah,
I'm running out of ideas though.
Dude, right? So what did you do? I can't remember. What did you do for sub badges?
The Infinity Stones.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yep, and then when
So
you
mine's
get
the Power
to
Stone, that's right.
yep, and then when you because it goes in the order of the movie, so it's
Okay.
power, space, reality.
Soul.
God damn it. Soul, time,
And
mind.
Yep. That seems
And
right.
then I think at 1 year being subbed to my channel, you get the gauntlet.
Nice.
Want to make it. Your e-hype is gone? What you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
You mean that one right there?
So my sub badges are D&D dice. So like your 7 different dice.
Okay.
So yours is a
Yeah.
D4 right now, and then at 2 months it's a D6, D8,
That's cool.
D10, D12, D20. Yeah, that's the right order. The D6 I think is the worst looking one, but it's hard to make just a cube look good. I think technically I'm up to 20, so I'm just I got my D20 right there.
Oh, okay.
Kind of hard to see. You can click on it and it expands. I love the way the D20 turned out though.
Well, you can actually, if you go to gift a sub on the channel, you can actually get a pretty enlarged image of them.
Yeah.
Alex, I replaced the old e-hype with Red's new e-hype that he made me. Which, I mean, I could throw that one back on the channel, I guess. When we get to 35 subs, I'll throw that one back on.
So, real quick, I'm answering a tech question. The Intel versus AMD thing. Yes, an Intel 10600K is going to be better than a Ryzen 5 3600 at gaming, but a Ryzen 5 5600, which you can't find for its MSRP because you can't find tech for MSRP right now, but a 5600 or just Ryzen 5 in general is going to outperform Intel at literally everything. Ryzen wins right now because Intel got complacent.
Clearly. Come on now.
Thank you. I'm sure you understood every word.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Cool. A G hype? A geek hype? Well, for hype emotes, I have my... Where'd he go? Is that my hype one? That's my hype one. Little mixer bot guy. Yo, what's up, Ghostline? Oh, yeah.
No,
versus the 3600, yeah. Go ahead.
It's
Sorry.
like I said, I'm real techno-tarded sometimes, bro. Like, people would be... Like when we went and looked at that Omen today over at Sam's Club,
Yeah.
my wife is just looking at it and she's like, oh, it's got this and this and this and this. And I'm like, it's shiny and it lights up. Look at it.
It's square and has RGB.
Which it didn't. It was actually just a white light, which I was like, really?
Oh, that's boring.
That's a rare decision. But
yeah, you need RGB. RGB totally adds to the... I like Intel. It's fine to like a company. All I'm saying is if you truly want the most performance for your dollar, Intel is the wrong choice right now. What is this? What are we doing here?
yeah, I turned on my RGB.
Oh.
I forgot it wasn't on.
I wasn't looking back there. I just was looking at your hand. I was like, what the fuck is this? Are we waving at each other? Hello.
Yeah. Ooh, RGB.
Yeah, I got my actual RGB lights back there, and then I guess this counts as RGB, my PlayStation light.
I also have that light. I don't remember where the hell it's at.
I've thought about
But
picking
I
up that
have that
Marvel one too. I've thought about it.
Dude, I can't use this thing during stream, bro.
It's too bright, right?
Oh my god.
Dude, my
look at this.
PlayStation one is
Hold
that
on.
way. I'll reset mine as well.
I thought the PlayStation one wasn't too bad, but check this shit out,
But
bro.
if I go full on, yeah. Ta-da! Yeah, that's a little bright, boys. Who's this? This is my buddy Ero. Another streamer. Great dude.
Can't even tell what it says. It's so fucking bright,
That's
dude.
the way the PlayStation one can be. Like, it's a little bit too bright to really know what's going. That's why I have it on that setting, is so it only lights up a little bit, and you can tell what. Yeah. So you can tell kind of what's going on.
Right.
Kind of.
And is that an Xbox on?
Yep.
I'm going to
Xbox.
assume your left.
Xbox right there. Yep.
That's pretty cool. Is that just like one big light?
Yep.
That's pretty sweet.
So then we have the only Funko Pops I own. We have an Assassin's Creed guy right there. Trying to do this mirrored is weird.
I talk first.
Yeah.
Ghostline with the host, I appreciate it. Then we got Grogu, Stanley, Captain America, and Groot.
Oh god. You want to get talking about fucking pop
dude,
figures,
you
we'll
have
be
a
here all
whole
day.
wall. I don't want to. But then, so I just bought a U2. U2 is the brand that
Oh,
makes.
yeah.
And it's,
Yeah, they have a Tim one that I thought about getting.
it's Jacksepticeye, the Gaelic
That's pretty
gladiator. It also came
That's
with a
pretty
little
cool.
sack of potatoes.
Oh my god.
Potato sack.
Oh my god.
I just haven't found where I want to put this back there yet.
Right. Everything has a spot, my friend.
Absolutely. I just
I
haven't
had-
figured it out yet.
I had to clean up mine because I'll throw the RGB back on so you can actually see it. But it's stupid that the RGB runs off of Wi-Fi. Which I want to fix because it's fucking annoying and we're close to our limiter for the month. But No, I had to clean this up, all my Thanoses or Thanos-I or something like that, because I had the Black Order in front of the ship Thanos, which
Okay.
that's a hard one to get. But then I have all of my stands, which I have that one that you
Yeah.
right here or here maybe. But
Yeah.
we get to talk about that. We'll be here all day.
Dude, yeah, we could talk about Pops forever. I also don't know how long you wanted to be here. I should have asked you that first, but
As I didn't have anything really planned today, my man. We're
Okay.
gonna go back out to the store, but that's about it.
because yeah, the podcast can range anywhere. The shortest episode we did was 43 minutes. I think the longest was like 3.5 hours. Just depends
know
on
if
how
we're
the
done.
conversation flows.
I don't know if we need to be here for 3.5 hours.
I don't think so.
but-
Listening to the podcast while playing Destiny, so I'm here but also not here, if that makes sense. Fair.
I mean, we could always do multiple episodes, give kind of suspense,
Oh yeah,
and be like, "Hey, you want to see this guy back?"
Oh, I'm sure we'll have you back at some point. Oh my god, my allergies are kicking my ass right now, man.
Go get some Claritin, bro.
I just took some
Or-
Zyrtec.
Or yeah, I was gonna say something. Hey, thank you for the shout out.
But oh yeah, somebody asked who you were, and I figured the easiest way to do it was just link you.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I lost where mine, but yeah, Funko Pops and U2s are just a whole thing. Oh god, now somebody's
I
coming in
agree.
with baseball. Cubs were up by 7 in the second. The Brewers came back. Son of a bitch.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you. That's, dude, baseball. I drink Benadryl religiously because I suffer from allergies too. Dude.
It
Gotta-
cannot be that bad in Cali though, bro.
Followed Hero. Good work, Anthony. Good boy. Good boy.
Say that was our third the other day, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my man. I felt bad. He hit me up the other night trying to try some duos. I was like, bro, I'm about to go to. Oh, my bad. I was
So his work schedule, he works from like 2 in the afternoon until like midnight. So he normally gets on after like midnight. And it's like, sometimes either I'm just waking up or it's like, dude, I'm already in bed. I'm not getting back up to play Fortnite. Fuck that. So it
man,
can be tough to find people to play with on a weird schedule like that.
yeah, definitely. I get that. I had an old buddy. We used to game up until
That's
like
it.
4 or 5, maybe 6 in the morning. We like God. Those were the old GTA days.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't miss those days. But we'd be the only 2 guys gaming, and then like during regular hours we'd have people on with us. But then no.
But Ero is another Twitch streamer, also a TikToker. That's what I'm referring to him as because that's where I met him. We met on the TikToks.
The Shiki Tax. But yeah, did you like that one I sent you? I saw you sent me one. I need to look it up.
I'm fine. Remember like a month ago when you told me you should try the Russell Wilson and David Montgomery
David
one?
Montgomery.
I'm finally getting to that one. I'm finally,
Oh,
dude,
yeah, I think
I
you
have
finally got
requests
Josh
from
Allen.
a month and a half ago that I'm just now getting to. I don't think I'm ever gonna run out of challenges.
I say that's all your TikToks turned into is the NFL TikTok.
It had to. That's the only thing that
I
gets
mean, yeah.
views.
I mean, not that that's a bad thing. No, trust me, bro. My TikToks are everywhere. I'll be doing comedy skits here, and then I'll be doing my Twisted Metal here, and then
Right.
Twitch streaming here, and then like whatever the fuck this is, and then like I'll throw in my cats at some point.
My thing is, I can't just. I get really annoyed when I spend 8 hours working on setting up this TikTok video because I think it'll be hilarious and it gets 100 views. But I do a shitty fucking draft hat video and it gets 5K views. It's like, what the fuck?
Dude, I have planned out this Twisted Metal series that I've been doing. I'm gonna finish it. 4 or 5 more to do, and I'm done. they get like an average. I think the best one's gotten like maybe 500. I did a Stitch video talking about some video games that I thought needed reboot, remaster, or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, it's got like, the last time I checked, it was at like 700,000 views.
Right?
And I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Dude, TikTok is both the easiest place to grow because it's just so easy to, I hate it, make the For You page. Every video you post goes on someone's For You page. It's whether it gets any actual likes and comments, whether it gets promoted more.
Yeah.
The only place it can go is the For You page, but I'm not getting into that. I get annoyed at can this video get on the For You page? It is. That's where it went. That's the only place it goes. But it's so unclear on like what videos are going to do well. Because then even when I'm making the stupid draft hat videos, I'll have one get 5K like last night, and then my one today will do 150 views. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What? Who?
It's annoying as shit.
Yeah.
Because like you try to figure out like what the magic behind TikTok is, and it's like, oh, I know what the magic. Just like Twitch, you have to have a loyal fan base.
Pretty much.
That's why guys like the Iron Sanctuary and like Call Me Chris, they do so, or like Mr. Hamilton, they all do so well because they have such a one guided community. Now, yeah, I have like 12,000 followers on TikTok.
Right.
But here's the kicker. None of them watch my fucking shit. They
Right?
followed me because of the Stitch video that.
Yeah, that's the thing. They'll follow you because of one video, but won't watch any of your other videos.
Bingo.
It's like, why would you follow me then? But so real quick, what are your thoughts on the Black Widow movie coming out?
My thoughts?
Yeah, you excited for Black Widow?
I am excited for Black Widow. We've been not given this movie for.
This movie should have came out in 2012 or like 2011. It really should have.
Yeah, it should have came out after the Avengers movie because given us a little, or even before.
Right.
Even before, but I've also said since then that we deserve another Hulk.
So
Matt.
So the reason we haven't been given that is because Universal owns the rights to distribute the Hulk. So
Is
to
it
fit
Universal?
him, yeah. So to fit him in the MCU is tough. But I want a Professor Hulk movie so bad because I've seen it. Idiots on the internet think Professor Hulk is the weakest motherfucker, and I don't understand why.
God. I want a what was it? A World Breaker Hulk? I want a World Breaker Hulk movie.
What world's he gonna break?
All of them.
Oh, so just get rid of the MCU?
Why not? And then it just be some like crazy third world or third reality that Doctor Strange has to inevitably fix, because we're gonna get to the point where he fixes everything.
Maybe, but so Professor Hulk is honestly the strongest Hulk in reality, because it is Bruce Banner, a guy who is smarter than Tony Stark, in Hulk's body. And if you look back at at Endgame, when the first and only time we've seen Professor Hulk, look at when Ant-Man is yelling at him.
Spoiler.
It's 2 fucking years old. If you haven't seen it, you're done. The Pym particles, right? When Ant-Man is trying to put him in and he's yelling at Hulk, you can still see the rage monster inside of him building up, because you can see it by the look on his face. He's still just as savage and ruthless as old Hulk was. He just now has a brain. Like, if that wasn't Scott Lang, if that was some random asshole, he just got ripped into pieces. That's what would have happened. Or like the Thor scene, when Thor's grabbing him and it's, let go of me. You can tell, if that's anybody but Thor, Hulk is ripping him to shreds.
Right. My favorite part of that with Professor Hulk was when they just got back to the original timeline of Avengers, and they see Hulk bouncing on cars and shit. He's like, he rips off the tank top and he just tosses some motorcycle.
He tosses the motorcycle and walks over to the car and goes, boom.
I think it's grotesque, but whatever.
Right? It was great. Ebro is also an Omni-Man fan. Never seen it.
Oh, dude, Invincible is so good. It was I had never read a comic of it, never even heard of the
Yeah.
not the show, but the comic.
Yeah.
And I liked the show so much that I actually went back and did some research, and my wife actually made me I can never remember what they're called, but the really big, like all of the issues in one book thing.
Oh yeah, like the full graphic novel, basically.
Yeah, but it's like 20 graphic novels put in one. And dude, it's the show. If you haven't, or anyone in your chat has not seen Invincible and they like gritty comic booky shit, dude, it's by far one of the best shows I've ever watched. Like every episode gave you something, and like J.K. Simmons voices Omni-Man, which does phenomenal. I don't know his actual name. I think it's like Steven Yeun. He played Glenn in The Walking
Glenn,
Dead.
yeah.
He plays Invincible.
Okay.
And I think it was it Margaret Chow who played Omni-Man's wife? I think it was Margaret Chow.
Okay.
I love her. She's fantastic. She does great in everything I've ever seen. It's great. It's great. And one of the characters in the show that I wish they would have given a little bit more spotlight to was Battle Beast.
Battle Beast.
He's a giant lion that has like a big ass mace, and he just wrecks everybody in this one scene, dude. Oh my god, I want more Battle Beast.
Fair.
But
okay,
it's good. It's really good.
Invincible is by far the best superhero animated series ever. What? No shot.
I kind
better
of
than
agree.
Batman Beyond. Better than the Justice League. Better than the original Batman the animated series with the best version of the Joker to ever exist.
Mark Hamill.
Thank you. So good.
Oh my god. I will say Justice League Unlimited was really good.
Yeah.
The OG Batman, the OG Spider-Man, the OG X-Men. But like it's definitely up there with because Invincible brings something to the table that none of those shows ever did, and it's the gritty realism of what would honestly happen if two beings had a fight in downtown Manhattan. It'd be a fucking bloodbath.
Right.
They bring that realism to the show, and trust me, it doesn't hold back. It's good as fuck, bro. Have you not seen it?
Me? No.
Dude.
Never watched it.
It's worth Amazon Prime alone. And I don't even own it. Technically, my mother-in-law has Amazon Prime.
Oh, Ero, apparently you might need to move your mic a little closer. You're cutting out a little. Apparently. I don't know why.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Might be better. Apparently you're cutting out a little. Maybe it's just because I'm more focused on what you're saying. I can hear you better. I don't know.
There, I'll bring it like right here, and I'll just kind of tune my voice down a little bit.
Okay. Sorry. Just.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Well, I kind of need to know.
Fair. Kind of need to be able to hear you. Otherwise, it's just me talking to the void again.
Yeah, you know.
I do that a lot. I scream into the void a lot. You've seen my streams.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nay, no worries, bro. I do the same shit. But no, Invincible is really good. I'm really looking forward to. My wife is. And then Shang-Chi, I think is actually the next after Black Widow.
Shang-Chi. I'm excited for Shang-Chi.
Dude.
Most people aren't, and I don't know why, but I'm super pumped.
Like, here's my thing. I grew up loving kung fu movies like Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, all these guys, Chuck Norris, and it like you're gonna tell me in this day and age that we're gonna get a Marvel movie and a kung fu movie mixed together? Take my fucking money, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, it's like the cast alone looks phenomenal.
Right.
I don't know who any of them are, but that looks great.
Right. Well, did you see the newest trailer for Shang-Chi?
We haven't watched it, but I know who's in it.
Abomination and Wong.
Yeah.
From Doctor
dude.
Strange. Fighting each other.
Mm-hmm,
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Marvel would never dare go to the length Invincible does. No, because Marvel needs to make money.
Here's the thing. Collect myself here. I fucking despise it when people look at me and they go, "Oh, Marvel's not as dark as DC, man." In the movies, 100% you are correct, absolutely. Here's the problem, though. Marvel has had some dark ass shit
Yes, they
in
have.
the comic books, but dark shit doesn't sell. Why do you think DC doesn't do as well as Marvel?
I mean, well, part of that is the terrible stories written on the DC side for the movies. They're not good.
Well,
Zack
we can have a
Snyder
whole
does
conversation about that.
okay. Like,
I mean,
did you watch the Snyder cut of Justice League? So much
fucking
better. So
bet
much
your
better.
ass I watched the
loved
Snyder cut. I loved it.
It was so
But,
much
like,
better.
I
Didn't need to be 4.5 hours long though. Totally could have been 2.5. There were so many scenes that it's like, this is fucking stupid. Why is there 37 seconds of me looking at the steam from a coffee cup?
Here's my
speed
problem.
that up.
Why did I have to hear the same 15 seconds of a song every single time Wonder Woman came on the screen?
Because they
Like,
couldn't
you
get the
could've done
rights
that-
to the actual songs they wanted to use.
Like, you could have done that twice and we would have been fine. Like, I didn't need that and like, I'm sorry. My wife hates this of me, but I do not give two shits about Ezra Miller and the fucking
I don't
Flash.
like him.
Thank you. Yes.
Grant,
yes, thank you.
what is his name? Grant Gustafson?
Oh, I'm getting evil eye right now.
Oh, is it Grant Gustafson? The guy who plays the Flash in the CW.
Grant Gustafson plays him in the show. Grant something. I think you have it.
It's Grant something. But
Yeah.
he is a better Flash. 100% a better Flash. Is the show better than how the Flash is written in the movies? No. But as the character of Barry Allen, he's better.
Yeah. I can't do the TV shows. My wife is a gigantic fan of Arrow.
I love
And
Arrow.
don't get me wrong, I watched Arrow, but I really stopped giving a shit. Spoiler alert, after they killed off Slade.
Which time? They killed him off like 6 times.
I know. After the city was just, I really stopped giving a shit after, because like, I'm sorry, your villains that are after Deathstroke, I don't care about. Like, what was it? The dude from
well, Malcolm Merlin was the villain a couple times.
Yeah.
Damien Dark.
Who was the bald guy? Not the. He's got like a buzz cut. He's an asshole. He's a cop and everything he plays.
Oh, wait. I don't know.
Magic Man. I don't know his fucking.
I don't know. WHST Gaming with the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Huh?
You know who I'm talking about.
Are you talking about was he a villain or was he just a character on the show?
No, he was a villain.
He
was like the big villain. Yeah, the blonde guy with the buzz cut. My wife knows who I'm talking about. Hang on.
Are you talking
I'll have
about
a name
Damien
in a minute.
Dark?
Is it Damien Dark? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta clean up here.
He was kind of cool. Like as a villain, he was cool.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love that actor. I can't think of his fucking name.
Stephen Amell? The guy who played Damien Dark.
Yeah.
No idea what his name is, but yeah.
But, like, he was okay. But, I'm sorry, Deathstroke has always been one of my favorites. And for, the entire DC universe. And I thought the guy they had for Deathstroke, like, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy. I can never say his last name. Manganiello, whatever. I can never say his fucking last name. Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna play Deathstroke in the movie.
Oh yeah.
But the guy they had for Arrow that played Deathstroke, I thought he was fantastic.
Oh, he was so good. That was the greatest Deathstroke I've ever seen. Like live action wise, he was so good.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
But honestly, again, Arrow was just Batman with a bow and arrow. That's all it was. Because Deathstroke is a Batman villain, not a Green Arrow villain. They've never fought in the comics. Damien Dark, Batman villain. Ra's al Ghul, Batman villain.
It's giving me something here.
Oh no.
She's saying, what was it? I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, Stephen Amell? Oh, I'm sorry. I was misunderstanding.
What's
No,
going on?
she's just telling me that how bad she wants a Green Arrow in the movies to play off of Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah.
But it's got to be
can't
comic
Stephen,
book accurate.
right? And it can't be Stephen Amell. He needs to play Batman because that's what he played for 8 seasons.
I've said for a while. I think I don't know if you watched Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I have. Oh, Charlie Hunnam would do an awesome Green Arrow.
Thank you, sir.
He would do awesome. He could play
you
the
hear
comic.
my wife?
No.
She's over here now.
Has she ever read a Green Arrow comic or?
Yes. She had the the big fucking book that's got like 100.
Charlie Hunnam could
issues.
totally pull off the goatee, the hairstyle, the stupid fucking hat. It's a stupid fucking hat, but he could pull it off.
It's stupid fucking hat, but yeah.
But that was the worst rendition of Ra's al Ghul. It was not the worst. Liam Neeson played Ra's al Ghul once, and it made no sense. But everybody loves it for some reason.
Who played Ra's al Ghul in Arrow? I know it was.
I don't remember the guy's
Malcolm
name.
Merlin.
No, he was never Ra's al Ghul. He took over for Ra's, kind of. But so did Stephen Amell once.
I don't remember.
I'll send you the
Ra's al Ghul in
picture
Arrow.
later. But it was at least closer to comic book accurate, kind of. Liam Neeson, the 6'7" Irish guy, is not Ra's al Ghul. I'm sorry, he's not. Thoughts on Robert Pattinson's Batman? I'm super pumped. I think it looks awesome. Like,
I wasn't okay. I was not sold whatsoever. If you'd have looked at me in the face and told me Robert Pattinson's gonna be Batman, I'd have laughed in your face and been like, "Oh, what, the sparkly bitch from Twilight? No, bro." And then they gave you the trailer,
and it looks so good.
Dude, like the second that he goes ham on the dude, he pow, 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 and then he goes down. Like, what are you?
I'm vengeance. Oh,
like,
dude,
sold.
that's Batman.
Yep, I'm there.
Dude,
I'm there, bro.
Instead of being I'm Justice, being young Batman where he is vengeance. Oh, this is. I'm sorry. Yes, you can have your feelings on Robert Pattinson because of Twilight if you want to. I loved Twilight, but I read the books. I'm a nerd. I loved them. I did. I'm weird. Get over it.
Hey, you
I
know
don't
what?
care.
It you know, it is what it is. I
Look,
saw
Twilight Cup.
Oh my god.
Also, Harley Quinn Cup. So it's fine.
Fair enough. Here's the thing. I saw every single one of those movies in theaters.
Yep.
I was forced to go because I rom-coms and like dramatic fucking I about said romedies. Dramatic romantic movies, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
They don't scratch my fancy, you know, it is what it is. Robert Pattinson I did not care for in those fucking movies. However, there's a movie, I can't remember what it's called. It's
like
on
the
Netflix.
Lighthouse or whatever. The what something, right? Newer movie, right?
Newer, but I don't not Lighthouse. It's got him and Tom Holland, Sebastian Stan, and like Robert Pattinson's like a preacher. It's like back in like the early, like I want to say like maybe the 50s. Yeah, I was gonna say like the early 1900s, like the 50s. Dude, like Robert Pattinson killed it in that role, and like he was.
Hold on. Is it the Lighthouse? It might be the Lighthouse.
I don't think it's the Lighthouse.
Okay, all I know is that one was really good because it was him and Willem Dafoe.
Oh yeah, Willem Dafoe is not in this one that I'm talking.
Okay,
about. But that sounds good.
Lighthouse was good. I'm trying to find the other one, but
I enjoy Willem Dafoe. My wife's looking it up. I enjoy Willem Dafoe, so I would probably really like that one. Which I loved that they gave him more screen to kind of travel back to where we were. I love that they give him more screen time and less screen time to fucking the devil all the time. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Netflix,
I might have
if
to
it's
watch
still
that
on
one.
there. Oh my god, so good. And not to mention Tom Holland.
Tom Holland is an amazing actor.
I can't talk enough good things about him. He
I-
has another one I want to see. I think it's on Apple. I think it's called Cherry.
Yeah.
Where he's like a drug addict. That
Yeah.
one looks super fucking good.
Dude, Tom
I love
Holland is just
how-
amazing.
I love how he's in everything now. Him and Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
I'm getting a phone call. Fuck off. Oh. That's odd. Okay, I'm gonna have a voicemail later, probably.
From what? Not weird.
I did. It's a call from my old hometown,
Oh, weird.
which I'm assuming it's probably. Well, it is my little brother's birthday today, so it might be.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll call him back.
But yeah,
Big brother's doing shit.
so I watched. The only reason I watched Twilight was I read the books.
Mhm.
I got super into the books. So the movies aren't great adaptations.
No,
But
God, no,
because
they're
I
terrible.
loved the books so much, I had to go see them. And I think they get a lot of hate because people expect them to be this dark, serious vampire movie. That's not what they are. That's not what the books
No.
are. That's not what this is. But so if you went into it with that thought in mind, you're gonna be disappointed. And I think that's what happened.
So, I will say the last one, the one where it began with turn each other apart.
Oh yeah, the scene where it's fake,
Yeah, and then it was all Alice's head.
showing what would happen if this fight happened. Yeah. That
Yeah,
was
I just spoiler it for Twilight.
dude. That movie came out like 10 years ago. If you haven't seen it, that's tough.
Dude, I say spoiler alert for fucking Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Dude, I don't say
I-
spoiler alert when I'm talking about this week's episode of Loki. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm sorry. Do not go on the internet until you have seen the show.
Yeah, definitely.
If you care that much.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you
Especially
are
for
just
something
gonna
like
ruin it.
Loki.
Right.
Especially for something like Loki, because so many people like will wait up until it goes on Disney Plus,
Yeah.
watch it, and then immediately do 5 fucking TikToks about it. And then
Right.
it's
So
oh
it's
my-
like I stay
it's-
off the internet until I watch the show, unless I don't care.
I don't remember. There was a Marvel movie that I see right. It was before I met my wife, and it got ruined for me. I think it was it might have been Winter Soldier.
Ah.
But it got ruined for me that Bucky came back.
Ah.
But it's like but here's
But
the thing,
y'all
it's like
the movie's literally titled The Winter Soldier.
yeah, it's
That's
like
literally
dude, I read
Bucky
the
Barnes.
comics.
Yeah.
Like I know who the fucking Winter Soldier is. Like you're not gonna say, oh, it's Bucky. What?
Right. So I spoiled the fuck out of Endgame for so many people.
Oh my god,
No,
dude.
I didn't even go see it. They just said,
Really?
"Oh, what do you think's going to happen in Endgame?" And I told them word for word what was going to happen without watching the movie. So we
Yeah,
go see
well-
the movie and they're like, "No," but I was like, "They're going to, it's going to go 5 years in the future. Tony's going to have a family. They're still going to be trying to figure out how to go bring everybody back. They're going to do some time travel bullshit. Somebody's going to fight their past self." I didn't know who, but I was like, somebody's going to fight themselves and it's going to be funny. I was right about that. Then it's like, they're going to go forward in time. Somehow old Thanos is going to figure out how to get there. Going to be a big battle that's going to end with Tony dying and snapping. And he's going to have his final line be, "I am Iron Man." I said that before we went and saw the movie the first time. We get out of the
Bro.
movie and the like 10 people I went with just look at me and go, "Hey, fuck you." I'm like, dude, I'm sorry.
Dude, I would have killed to have heard you say that before.
Dude, it was nuts.
That'd have been awesome. That'd have been awesome.
We get in there and they're like, "Did you see it already?" It's like, dude, this is the first showing ever. No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Feige flew me out to Hollywood. Went
Yeah.
and sat next to him and Stan Lee.
At that time, it's like, yeah, I have 30 followers, so Kevin Feige decided I was really a big enough influencer to come be the first to review it,
Yeah, it was me sitting next to fucking Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie
Oh, yeah.
before
They were
Falcon
and they
and
were
Winter
telling
Soldier.
me that they were getting their own show where Sam was going to become Captain America. It was nuts.
I ruined that one for people.
Really?
I did. Well, okay. Again.
No.
Again.
How did you ruin it?
Again, because I told people that Sam is going to become Captain America. Because
He does
again,
in the comics.
I read the comics.
Right.
Exactly. So people like are because I've loved every single minute
Yeah.
that's come out. WandaVision was phenomenal. Captain America and the Winter Soldier, I really dug, and of course I'm loving Loki so far. But everyone was asking my thoughts on Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm just wondering when they're going to give Sam the moniker of Captain America and he's going to get his comic book accurate suit. And they're like, he's going to do what? I'm like, you realize that's where the show's going.
Okay.
Right?
My biggest thing is you realize Steve literally gave him the shield and said, this belongs to you. Like,
Shield right there.
That was one of my favorite scenes. I was so glad they did that. And I love the way Anthony Mackie played it. Well, how does it feel? It feels like it's someone else's.
Somebody else. Yeah.
Well, it's not.
It
isn't. And then just like he would answer in the comics, it was I'll do my best.
Yep.
And that's why I'm giving it to you.
Yep. No, so people got pissed off at me when I ruined that.
Why?
Like, dude, it's not my fault that I grew up reading the comic books.
Right?
Like, I'm sorry. I also knew that Infinity War wasn't going to be an accurate movie because they couldn't make that movie comic book accurate.
Later,
else it'd have been really wacky.
Right? You can't make with the way you hyped up Thanos as this true big bad guy, you couldn't make him comic book accurate. He's kind of a goofball.
You couldn't make him bend over backwards for Mistress Death in the MCU
I wish they would
movie.
have done that, though. But instead of it being Mistress Death, make it Hela. You've already introduced her to us. She is basically Mistress Death in her representation in the movies.
Yeah.
That would have been sick.
Touche.
But, yeah, it's weird. But what I also love is Mistress Death is in love with Deadpool, not Thanos. So that's always hilarious.
My boy Thanos getting friend zoned. F
for Deadpool of all people. I love Deadpool.
I found myself liking Deadpool less after the movies came out.
Really?
Because like everyone already loved Deadpool because he was the cool anti-hero who comics, and then the fucking movies came out, and then everybody liked Deadpool. And it's like, dude, fuck off. Like, I liked Wolverine, Jack, but then the second Logan came out, oh my god, Wolverine's the best hero ever.
That's how it is. Nobody had fucking heard of Iron Man, let's be honest. Everyone who says
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right. Everyone who says Iron Man's their favorite hero had never heard of him before 2008. Like, they hadn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw TikTok the other day, going kind of off topic here, and it was of this guy talking about in 2008 getting out of the theater from seeing a superhero movie, talking about how it's going to revolutionize the world, and then, oh yeah, Iron Man was great. The fuck do you mean? I've never seen Iron Man. I was talking about The Dark Knight. Or Batman Begins, or whichever one came out first. I never remember.
Batman Begins.
But it's like, DC really could have had something if they stuck with that. But they didn't.
Dude, the Dark Knight trilogy was so fucking good. And like if they would have made a Superman,
it was okay.
That gritty.
So I think that it was not as good as most people do. The movies themselves were good, but you cannot sit there and tell me that those are anywhere close to comic book accurate representations of anyone other than the Joker and Batman.
Okay.
They ruined every other
Dark
villain.
Knight, I'm following.
Yeah, they ruined every other.
Really good.
I loved that version of Bane, but he's not comic accurate. That's not Bane. He was a cool version of the character. I loved. I almost said Tom Holland. Tom Hardy's Bane.
Yeah. Well, it is extremely hard to make a comic book character like Bane.
Oh God, yes.
Into real life because not everyone can be 7'5" with roided out muscles and
Right.
everything. Which I mean, I guess you could make him CG. I mean, Thanos.
At the time, you
But
couldn't have not
no,
made him
no,
look
definitely
good.
not,
Now you could.
definitely not in 2008, but or whenever the hell that one came out. But no, when like first and foremost, when I heard that they were going to make Bane, I immediately knew that was, which it is. That the Dark Knight Rises is 100% my favorite of the three.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Because Joker is overdone. 100%. Don't get me wrong. Heath Ledger knocked it out of the fucking. Joaquin or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah.
I thought he did pretty good, but I just don't care for the character of the Joker, and I like Bane more.
Especially.
Is he? Go ahead.
So, what were your thoughts on Jared Leto?
I hated it.
Why? Is it just because you don't like the Joker?
No.
Because honestly,
No. Well,
so there are 3 eras of the Joker.
Mhm.
There is like the early version of the Joker from like whenever they started, 1939, I think was the first Batman that featured the Joker.
With Cesar Romero.
Yeah, the very original Joker. And then there was the second iteration of the Joker that came later, the more Heath Ledger style.
Yep.
Because the very first version was the Jack Nicholson. Yeah.
Yeah.
He played the very early version and played it well.
Yes, he
Heath
did.
Ledger played the second version of the Joker very well. Jared
Yes, he
Leto plays modern comic book Joker perfectly. The problem is people just don't like the modern comic book version of the Joker. That's it.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree to that. I thought, okay, Jared Leto as a performance did fine.
Right.
I will say. I thought him and Margot Robbie really played well off of each other. I thought they did great. I don't care for that iteration of the Joker.
It's just fine.
I think all the tattoos look stupid. I will say I hate his laugh.
I love it.
The or whatever the fuck, bro. I hate it.
I love it.
I hated it in Suicide Squad. I will say I thought they did a little better with his cut, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, where the fuck is that going? I mean,
Well, nowhere, because Zack Snyder's done. We're
Yeah.
never going to see Jared Leto as the Joker again. We're never going to see Ben Affleck as Batman. We're probably never going to see Henry Cavill as Superman.
that is the saddest of the three.
Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, what I'd love to see is the cast as it is, except replace the Flash with Grant because he's a better Barry Allen, and I just like him more. And replace Batman with Robert Pattinson because I already can tell he's going to do great.
Yeah.
Because
I just want Green Lantern.
fair. Okay, so the CW shows are finally getting a Green Lantern. They've been teasing.
I've heard.
So you remember Diggle from Arrow?
Yeah.
At the end of Arrow, he got the ring, and I'm so pumped for where that's going.
Here's my problem with that. John Diggle got the ring,
Yeah.
right? Is he supposed to be like an alternate universe Green Lantern?
He's supposed to be Jon Stewart.
Then why
right.
the hell wasn't he John Stewart since the first
Because I
episode?
don't think that was an entire plan.
That was not where they wanted to go with the character?
I don't think so. But it just fell into place where it worked.
But I mean, okay, I do like that character. I do like that
Diggle's
actor.
great.
I think he's gonna do good as the Green Lantern. But like, I don't know. I thought it was kind of an odd approach.
Do you ever watch the Midwest Avenger on TikTok? Which reminds me, did you see Ryan Reynolds made a TikTok?
My wife talked about that earlier. I need to watch his TikTok, and Midwest Avenger sounds familiar.
He does like a lot of Green Arrow cosplays, and just he does a bunch of cosplays, but I know him from his Green Arrow stuff. I'm trying to see if I can find this video. This video is honestly amazing. You'll have to watch it later. I'll send it to you real quick though.
For sure.
While I'm thinking of it, because it was the Green Arrow, Green Lantern like thing. So it's kind of cool. 2 different cosplayers. Sometimes those videos are amazing.
Yeah,
Some of the cosplayers on TikTok are just so fucking good at what they do.
Dude. Dude, so good.
Like, it's insane the amount of super talented people you can find on TikTok.
I follow a guy. He's also on Twitch by the name of Yummy Delicious.
Yummy Delicious.
Yeah,
Fair.
he does a really good Pyramid Head cosplay from Silent
Okay.
Hill.
Okay.
And like I asked him once during one of his streams how he made the mask, because it's like a whole ass like giant thing, right? Like you've seen Silent Hill,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the whole ass thing. And he said it took him like, I think he said like 5 months to get it done,
I'm sure.
with like all the work to build it, plus paint, plus weathering, plus
Yeah. I can't
But
remember who
it's
they
wicked.
are. But you know the two people who 3D print Iron Man suits?
Yep.
Dude, those are so sick.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There's one dude on there who's printed off a Iron Man suit. He did Stormbreaker. He
Yeah.
did Mjolnir. Did all of
the stones in their different enclosures,
Yep,
and they light
yep.
up and shit. Yeah.
The Tesseract, the Eye of Agamotto, the Power Stones orb.
Oh, dude.
I'd get in trouble with a 3D printer.
Dude,
'cause
I'm on the nerdy
it would-
side of TikTok, and I love it.
Yeah, same. It would never stop printing. That's why I haven't bought a 3D printer. It would just never stop. Plus, I would have a full size Mandalorian, and I would just never take it off.
Right.
Every single second it would be, this is the way.
Dude, my helmet would be on at all times. Just, this is the way.
Yeah, bro.
On Twitch,
bro, like-
streaming, they're like, your voice is kind of muffled, and it's just, this is the way.
Hero, we can't hear you. That's too damn bad.
Right?
It's not coming off.
So I have my sound alerts set up. Just going back to the Bane thing. I have the whole. Were you here yesterday when people were doing them? Because I have the whole one Bane quote that I just can't get out.
Yeah.
So you think darkness is your ally?
You merely adapted the dark.
I was
I
born
was
in
born in it.
molded by it.
Yeah.
Dude, that scene is so awesome.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because it's true. What happens when somebody can beat Batman in his own element?
So going and seeing The Dark Knight Rises, that was the only one of the
Yeah.
before that a movie came out that had Tom Hardy,
And who?
it was Joel Edgerton. I
Okay.
can't what? Edgerton, excuse me. Sorry. She corrects me all the time on I'm bad
Hey,
at pronouncing.
need it sometimes.
They did a movie together, Warrior. It was an MMA movie. They were brothers. Tom Hardy was sent off to the army. He went AWOL, disappeared forever, and then this big MMA tournament, they both went into it together. Well, no, Tom Hardy went into it because he saw his brother was going into it, and it's such a good.
Yeah.
But that was my first experience of Tom Hardy, and then I saw him as Bane. I'm like, dude, who is this guy? Like, and then I saw Legend,
and now he's
and then
Venom.
I saw, and then fucking Venom, and then that movie Bronson,
Yeah.
where he's the serial killer dude. Oh my
Dude,
god,
Tom
that's
Hardy's
a good-
great.
Dude, that man is gonna be painful to look at when he gets old, of all the shit he's put his body.
Oh, Christian Bale is another one he's impossible, because during his filming of the Batman movies, he bulked up to film Batman, and then he got super fat and got up over 300 pounds for a movie.
Play Al
Lost
Capone.
it all. Yeah, lost it all to do the second Batman movie, and then
Yup.
dropped down to where he was like 85 or 90 pounds for something. I can't remember what.
Was that Nightcrawler?
Maybe. But he
I think
dropped
the movie.
a ton of weight and then rebulked
Yeah,
up for
yeah.
Batman. It's like,
Yeah,
dude, your
dude.
body's fucked. You're done.
Dude, I just want to lose weight in general.
Right?
Put it back on, lose it, put it back on, and they like lose it.
Right?
Like, fuck, bro.
I'm working on losing weight right now. It's like, man, I wish I could just drop it as easy as Christian Bale did.
God, dude.
Probably a lot of cocaine. That's probably how he does it.
Oh my god.
I can't afford cocaine. The helmet stays on during sex. Fair. Fair.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Oh my god.
All right. Getting near the 2-hour mark, and we didn't get through half the questions I thought we were going to. So
Yeah, it happens.
looks like we're gonna need you on another episode at some point.
Well, we'll figure something out.
Oh, I'm sure. So I do have a question. So real quick. So are you a full-time streamer at this point? Is that what you do? I'm curious.
Well, kind of, I guess. So,
I'm intrigued.
okay.
Because
so,
I'm a full-time streamer at this point. This is what content creator, so TikTok, YouTube, podcast,
yeah.
Twitch.
So I was at my full-time job
Yeah.
for going on almost 5 years.
Okay.
Probably like 4.5. And it just got to the point. Okay, my wife's telling me 4. It felt like a fucking eternity. Okay.
Yeah.
I was a manager at a restaurant, and there you go. I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Getting up and here's the thing. COVID 2020, I didn't get a day off. Like most people were able to go home, work from home. That's great. Like I'm really glad that you were able to. That's
Right.
got a fucking day off. Neither did my wife. We worked the entire year of 2020
Wow.
dude, people got unbelievable after 2020 and after the pandemic.
What do you mean?
People got people got entitled, it felt like.
Oh,
and it just when all the stimulus money came through, and I don't mind business. Honestly, I would prefer somewhere to be busy that I work at, so that way time goes on, I'm out of there. But
Right.
People got so entitled, and if you fucked up the littlest bit, I can't tell you how many times I got I had a woman yelling at me so loud. Okay. But I'm getting on a tangent here. It got to the point to where it felt like I was there more than I was here.
Yeah.
And I was really trying to juggle a full-time 55 an hour week job, being here with my wife, streaming. I was trying to juggle all of it, and it wasn't working. And I'm not going to go into the details of the final shift at the restaurant that I worked at.
Fair.
But some shit happened. It was not handled well at all. And a conversation between me and my friend, and she kind of gave me the final push to be like, hey, fuck you, I quit. I went in, had a conversation with the guy underneath my boss, who he was still technically my boss. He's like co-GM or whatever. And I quit. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take 2 days to myself, and then I'm going to jump back in. And then a month later, here we are. I still need to look for a job. I still am looking. But as of right now, until I find said job, yeah, I would say.
Okay. Well, because I don't know. I'm in a very privileged position. I'm also a lot younger than. I'm a little younger than you are. So
Yeah.
I don't live with my parents because I'm adopted. So I live with my aunt and uncle.
Oh.
But
Okay. Fair
I'm
enough.
in a very privileged position. They have good jobs, so I get to. It was a whole, instead of going to college for 10 fucking years, I get to try to do this. So
I mean, hey,
this is
that's
my
awesome.
full-time job. But I'm in a very
That's
lucky
awesome.
position. Not everybody gets that. And I realize that. So, but also, I also live in, like I said, the town I live in has 160 people. the nearest big town is an hour drive away. I can't go work a minimum wage job because I would be paying money that I don't make to get to work. So it's honestly cheaper for me to not work than it is for me to work because of where we live.
Yeah,
Which is
well,
fucking
trust me.
insane.
Trust me, bro. I had a half-hour commute and then a half-hour back every single day.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where I literally broke a car driving to work, and I had to get a new car the car now. But like, if it wouldn't have been for my wife, I would not have made that final push. And as of right now, yeah, she's the what do they call it?
Breadwinner?
The breadwinner.
Yeah.
She goes to work. She works her fucking ass off. Getting her quit her job come at the end of September. And we're gonna try to make this work for both of them. She's a mod. The guys who I talked about earlier with Ready Waves, like, and she's a mod for them.
Okay.
Huh? Oh yeah, and she's also a co-host for Joey's morning show. But I would also say I am very blessed.
Right.
I am able to now stay home and make sure that she is, taken care of as far as home life goes, which means, meals and
right. And
it's, oh my God, I would almost put it to a religious experience, not having to go work at fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. I would call it a almost yes. But
yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to say to the people before we leave out of here?
I guess just look forward to episode 2.
Awesome. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube and not listening to it on Spotify, Apple, or SoundCloud, the links to Ero's stream, YouTube channel, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff will be down in the description right below that like button. So I think that'll do it. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah.